Hey everyone. Well, it's Friday of game week, and we're counting our days down to the first Packer game of the season. So we're also counting our days down to the first day of Generations. We are scheduled to begin next week, Wednesday, September 16th at 6:30. And I thought I'd share a little video message with you about some things that you can anticipate coming up in the next few days. A little bit about our Generations program this year. As you know, it's going to be virtual starting out, and it's going to have family focus. So those of you that were part of our Generations last year, remember how we did our opening and we had everyone all together in the gathering space. So it's going to feel a lot like that in terms of the approach, other than we won't be we'll be gathered in your living room or your kitchen or your den, not in the gathering space. So it'll be on Zoom. We'll also be recording it. So there'll be the live presentation. There'll also be the recording in case Wednesday night does not work for you. That way you can come back to it and walk through the process with your family. Um, our sessions will be based on the lectionary, so the readings from Mass. They'll also be based on themes. Each month we have a theme, and we'll be tying the readings into those themes. So Father Bob and Deacon Bob will be working with us so that those themes and those ideas can be carried through into the liturgies, into the homilies, and so the whole community actually will be on the same focus. Now, materials for our sessions. A couple things about that. In the next few days, you will be getting a nice accordion folder that Meg picked up. And inside the folder, you'll have everything that you need for the generation session that's upcoming. So for this first one, we are actually stuffing the folders this afternoon, and we will have them in the gathering space this weekend, so that if you come to Mass this weekend, you can look for your family's folder and take it with you. If you don't make it in for Mass, what we'll do is we'll drop them off at your house. So we're going to do porch drops on Monday. So, and I will send out an email on Monday and remind you of that. So if you've been if you're registered for the program, or if you have been part of our program regularly in the past, what we will do, if we see that you didn't pick up your folder, we'll get it to you on Monday sometime during the day. So what's a session going to look like? For our first session, there'll be that awkward beginning on Zoom where people are joining in. So you'll get a link in your email on Monday that I'll send out. So on Wednesday at 6:30, you just click and join, have everyone gathered together. As people come in, we'll do a little welcome, and we'll introduce our team members for the year. Then we'll do a quick round robin of who's there, and we'll use the Zoom feature, the breakout feature, and we'll randomly teleport you into some breakout rooms so that you can meet some of the other families that are on the Zoom for the live session. And that'll just be a couple minutes. Then we'll come back into the large group to introduce the scripture reading that we will be focusing on. We'll read the scripture together. We'll give you a couple of questions to talk about as a family. We'll set a timer so that you'll know that in 3-4 minutes we'll be back to the large group. After we have some time to talk about the reading, then what we'll do is we'll use a snippet from the homily from this past weekend. So Father Bob will be giving the homily. We'll be taping it during 4:30 Mass, and we'll take a few minutes to watch his homily, and then we'll do some reflection on what he has to say in the homily. Kind of flowing out of that, there'll be a family project that you'll do. We'll give you some time to work on that together. Don't worry, all the materials that you'll need will be in your packet of things um, that you'll receive. In addition to that, you'll need to provide some markers and some other things that will be in your Monday email. But basically, all you'll need is some markers or colored pencils or crayons, whatever your preference is. So things that are readily available. After we do the project, we'll talk about what we're going to do with the project. Now, on this particular generations, I can give you a heads up that the theme that we're going to be working with, because it's a dominant one in the reading, is the whole idea of forgiveness. That we have been forgiven by God, and we are called to be people of forgiveness. So how do we do that? How do we work that into our lives? So the project that we do will be something that we will be able to keep in our home as a reminder the rest of the week, but also going forward, that we're called to be people of forgiveness and mercy, and that's one of the ways that we bring about God's kingdom in the world. So that'll be kind of our focus on September 16th. We look forward to getting together with you on the 16th. And go Pack Go. Let's cheer for a victory. Remember, if you come to church or when you watch the online mass, this is our NFL kickoff weekend too at St. Matt's. So wear your favorite team's jersey, whether you're watching mass at home or if you come in for mass this weekend. We look forward to seeing you. Let us know if you have any questions or need anything. We love you, and we're looking forward to gathering with you on Wednesday.